Hi everyone, myself Bhagyashree and welcome to my channel Bhagyashree Tech. So hope all of you good and well. So in this video I am going to share the roadmap about the full stack developer, how you become a full stack developer, what is the things you have to be know, what are the skills that you have to be know as a developer so you can go for the full stack role. So let's start for that. First, I will say you have to be learn as a learn programming language like for the front end and back end purpose. So learn programming language. Programming language like we have a front end and back end category. So for the front end purpose, you have to be go for the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and very expert level you want to go with the Angular or React option. So that is there is other option also available UI side, you can go with that also, but as a basic I will say as a fundamental you have to be start from this one. Backend side you can go with the like language Python or Node.js or Java, C Sharp or PHP. For the version control you have to be learn Git and GitHub for the collab and code management, because you already creating some code, you have some storage location, like some location where you can put your code. So that location I will say you have to be learn for that purpose. Git is a location where we are keeping our code, managing our code on that repository. So that is for the programming side and front end and back end category with the version control. And in the front end development side I will say sometime we can say like client side, learn to build user interface using the like HTML, JavaScript, CSS framework, you can say like I already mentioned React and Angular, you can go with the view option or dynamic web apps, there is a many more available. And for the look and feel purpose, go with the CSS framework like Bootstrap, Tailwind and preprocessor like Sass. Backend purpose I will say you get go with like server side, any language you have to be become a good, like you can go with the Node or Python or Java Spring or C Sharp in the .NET. Second I will say go handle server side logic, APIs and databases. Framework purpose you can go with the like in the Express.js for the Node, Spring for the Spring Boot for the Java and ASP.NET for the C Sharp. And more after backend side I can say more important things, we have a database. So learn database like you have to learn about any SQL or NoSQL databases. SQL databases we have like MySQL, PostgreSQL or Oracle. NoSQL databases you can go with the MongoDB, CouchDB, or in the Azure side you can go with the Cosmos DB like that. And you have to be know about one of the ORM language. ORM like use objectional relational mapper like Sequelize, entity framework. So using that, we have a less time to create the code. So it is giving a like flexibility, just few of command, all the code will be created at a once. Next, I will say go for the version control and Git learning. Learn Git for the version control. Platform you can go with the like GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket. You can create your account over there. If you're a student, you also get the free subscription over there. You can utilize that. And if you're already working with the company, so company already giving this option, so you don't have to pay anything. Second, I will say collaborate with the other developer using the branching, merging, and pull requests, so you can get the better hands-on experience for this version control. Next, I will say you have to be learn about the RESTful APIs and web services. So learn to create and consume the RESTful APIs. Use the HTTP method like get, post, put, delete. Authentication mechanism you have to be learn like JSON Web Token or OAuth. And what you have created, you have to be test also like this application working properly or not. So for that purpose, you have to be knowledge about the testing. You have to be learn about the testing, like how you can test your application, what you created is working fine or not as per the client requirement, as per the business requirement. So testing and debugging also you have to be learn and know. So learn unit testing, integration testing, end to end testing. Tools you can go with like Jest, Mocha, Unit for the C Sharp, PyTest for the Python, and debugging like browser dev tools for front end, debugging tools for the back end. Next, we have a DevOps and deployment. Like after testing, you have to be deploy somewhere before the final production. You have some UAT unit test environment. So as like your testing team will be test there as a dummy test, I will say. So for that purpose, you have to be learn where we have to be deploy. What is the process for the deployment? Learn to deploy application on the cloud platform like in the Azure or AWS or Google Cloud. Container using like learn Docker and Kubernetes for the scalable deployment. Use the CI/CD pipeline like with the help of Jenkins, GitLab CI, GitHub Actions like that. Next, I will say we have a optional skill. You can learn like GraphQL for the API, WebSocket for the real-time application like chats, live notification, mobile development like React Native, Flutter or Swift for the cross-platform apps. So these are the optional, but if you interesting to learn these things, so you can go for that. Next, very important, continuous learning and communicating properly. And second, I would say communicate community involvement. Stay updated with the new tools, frameworks, and technology. Join community like Stack Overflow, GitHub, and attend the tech meetups also. Contribute to your open source project so you are getting engaged and meet you like same developer like who same interest sharing like you, so you can exchange your idea, thoughts, skills. So like that will be helping you also and your colleague or teammate also. So that is about for the full stack uh, developer purpose what the roadmap we have. So if you follow this step, you learn about this thing, you become a full stack developer. Hope you love this idea, love this video, like this video. Please, please subscribe this channel and meet you in the next video. Till then, bye. Happy learning, happy coding.